Hello, this is Immortal Man UK, Jamie here, and I just want to refer you to yet another mainstream news article regarding Mars. And it's not really anything to do with alien life or UFOs or anything like that. It's just something very strange. It's basically a rock that has appeared out of nowhere that they don't know. And when I say they, I mean NASA. I'm going to I'm going to share screens and show you the article. That you'll also have it. You can read it for yourself at your leisure. It's in the description below. Okay, so just a quick summary. So basically, what's happened is the rover on Mars. What is it now? Curiosity. That's the one. So it was on Mars, and it took a photograph. And then 12 years later, 12 days later, it took a second photograph of the exact same spot. So it was photographing exactly the same area. And you'll see that in the two photographs. You'll see the 12-day apart photographs. It is the exact same spot. All the landscape and all the rocks are right there. I mean, nothing gets moved around on Mars, does it? Okay. So, and then in the second photograph, you have an object that is just there. How did it get there? Well, you can speculate all kinds of things as to how it got there, but the fact is, NASA themselves are confused. They say it's unlike anything they've ever seen before. They have no idea how it was not there and then it was there. So the best explanation that they can come up with is that the wheel on the rover maybe disturbed the surface and kicked the object into place. But to me, that makes no sense whatsoever. I do not accept that explanation, and I'll tell you why. Two reasons. Number one, in one breath, NASA is saying, and you'll see this in the article, you read it for yourself. In one breath, it says that the rover never drove on the spot where the rock, if we can call it a rock, it never drove on that spot. Okay. All right. So could it have drove on another spot further away and then kicked it up? Okay. Well, the reason I don't accept that is because do you know how fast the rover moves? 0.5 miles per hour. Okay. Now, does it take a rocket scientist to understand that if you're moving at a speed of 0.5 miles per hour on a tire or wheel of some kind, is that enough power? Is that enough velocity to even displace the tiniest pebble? Well, it's not, is it? Okay, I don't believe so. You know, I think if I thought that there would be many people that would believe that it could, I would actually I would actually conduct an experiment on my channel and move a wheeled object at 0.5 miles per hour on a rocky surface and prove to you that, you know, things don't get chucked about, you know. But I don't think there's any need to do that. I think most sensible, rational thinking people would know that it doesn't happen. Okay, so let's have a look at this article. Okay, I'll show you. Just bear with me. Okay, so what is this thing? It's actually described as like a donut, funnily enough. Okay, so here we go. So here's the article. Now, in actual fact, I've seen it appear in a few publications. This is the Independent, and strangely enough, it was in my own local paper, the Belfast Telegraph, because I'm near Belfast, and it was in there, which was surprising. We don't often see stories about Mars in the Belfast Telegraph. Okay. So anyway, here you go. Oh, hang on 1 second. Okay, here we go. Right, so there's the rover. That's obviously It's obviously a an artist thing. Okay. Now then, here we go. This is the spot. All right. So there you go. So there's the photograph. This is the photograph 12 days later. And there's the object right here where my mouse is. So it's not there. This is the spot, and it's not there. Okay. And then here we have it. Appeared out of nowhere. Now, when I first heard this, I was thinking, well, could there have been, like, on Mars you get a lot of, are they called dust devils, you know? Some very high sort of winds on Mars, isn't there? And I was thinking, could it have been that? Could it have been, was there a mountain nearby and it's rolled down the mountain? But I was thinking, well, if it was something as obvious as that, surely there wouldn't even be any question. Surely there wouldn't even be a newspaper article. There wouldn't even be an announcement by NASA about this, because you know, that would just be explained as that was the case, but it's not. They seem to be confused. So if NASA are confused, then I don't think any of us are sort of qualified to come up with an obvious explanation that they've missed. Or perhaps we are. I don't know. But anyway, there it is. And it's a complete mystery. Now, what's peculiar about this is the fact that I've noticed the last several weeks, and I've been doing a lot of videos myself on this very subject. You know, it seems to be like, oh, this has been reported, this has been reported. And it's usually to do with UFOs, aliens, strange anomalies. All right, getting tongue-tied there. You know, mystery objects. You know, these phrases, these terms, these buzzwords are just every day or every other day of late. What's going on? I mean, every day or two there's something new, some shocking bit of disclosure, or some shocking mystery discovery, or confusing piece of junk somewhere or something. I mean, you know, you just look back the last sort of several days on my channel, there's been all kinds of things reported in mainstream media. So what's going on? Seems very, very strange. So I'm going to link you to this article. Thank you, and take care. Until next time, goodbye.